Hello, welcome to Chillin With Chronically Happy. Let's check out the Wyndham Hotel that I rented for 4 or 5 days nights in Pasadena, California. So I'm doing a little bit of a review and showing off this beautiful room because I tell you what, I couldn't decide. I called one motel, they didn't work out. This was the second one. And I've stayed in so many Wyndhams throughout my travels that I actually had quite a bit of reward points. So I was able to get a room for $200 less than what I would have gotten for even a discounted room with an AARP or a VA discount. So thank you, Wyndham Rewards. I got a good room. So let's check this out. This is the main bedroom. So here's a fridge, freezer, desk, cool mirrors on the wall. I like the kind of modern look with the mirrors and the lamps. Actually, the little crooked eye was messing around over there. Terry's PlayStation he brought along. His stuff, don't mind his things. I made the bed all nice, so it's all nice and comfortable when he gets back from work. I bought us both Lilo and Lilo's girlfriend stuffed animals to cuddle with while we're apart from each other. I haven't watched the movie before, so I planned to try to find the movie today so we could watch it this evening together, and that way we have some kind of association with it. You know, I don't know, if anything. So here's lamps, also cool. There's the thing I was in front of for the thumbnail. My view from the bedroom is the college, and better look. Here we go. It's just cold right in front of the AC. So this is actually the library of the Pasadena something college, university. I love his 80s or Insomniac bag. It's pretty cool. I also gave him my mug. I drink over there. We got a full-size closet in here, mirrored closet. I love the modern look that I like what they did here. So this is just one room. This is a king bedroom room. Here is, a standard bathroom really. But what I thought was really cool that I don't know if I've seen before is look at this cool stamp that they did on the toilet paper. It's a flippin' flower. That's freaking cool. I don't recall ever seeing any hotel do that before. Maybe they have. I don't know. It's just one of the small little details that makes a hotel, motel, or whatever stand out in just a very slight, nice way. And inside that mirrored closet was like the ironing board and extra linens and stuff. Outside the bathroom is the, sink area. Has the standard on the wall dryer. We got a coffee maker. I should have made him some coffee this morning. I don't know why I didn't. So I'll think of that tomorrow. Ice bucket, and then close that door. Let me close the light. Turn the light off here. And then we have this front hangout area. So this was underneath here. It's kind of dated, yeah. Same with the couch, but I kind of like the dated look mixed with the modern. It kind of goes really nice, and I love the carpet. The carpet is so retro. I love the color of it, and it's also spread out through there, so it's like this deep purplish red maroon or whatever, fuchsia, and then you got teal, and then the brown and orange and the white. I really like the mixture of colors that they use. So not only that, so you got a TV in there, you got a TV in here. You got a full-size, love seat with a nightstand and a lamp. You got this big old footrest. You got also another AC unit in here. There's one in here, and there's one all the way over in there. And so then you also, look, another refrigerator. I have my food in there. We have a microwave. We have drawers. So I have to say, I give this place, my 5 out of 5 stars. The guy, one of the maintenance guys or somebody that works around the property, either directly or contracted. I don't know, but he helped me carry this up the elevator. I was using the cart. I just wasn't quite like doing it for the elevator because I'm on the 3rd floor. So he carried it up here for me completely. He's just like, yeah, I got it. Get off the cart. Move the cart. I'm like, all right. So he brought it up the elevator, or got it in the elevator. Brought it out of the elevator. So Terry's going to have a fun job doing that for me when we leave, unless I get somebody else to do it for me. But whatevs. So that is my mobility scooter hitch carrier thing that I put in my hitch. You can see the hitch right here, you know. Comes with a little pin, you know, so I stick it in my there, and it holds a mobility scooter just perfect, and the tie downs were just perfect. You know, it worked great. I rented for taking into EDC. It just amazing, top tier. It's kind of light, but it's awkward and heavy with the hitch part. The rest of it's all aluminum. Uncle had to put this entire thing together. He put every single slat thing on here because it was completely broken apart. But I really wanted to show you guys. This is the first bag that Terry gave me for my birthday at EDC. When really I found out later on that he bought almost all the girls in the group that you know, purses just to make them feel special and make them feel happy and, you know, accepted. And I absolutely adore that. You know, I thought he only got me one, but because it was my birthday. But couldn't find out he got more for everybody, even the one that hates me. And he loaned his sweater to her. I'm like, oh yeah, I got you that sweater first. No, like it's not a thing. Like I'm not that much of a jealous person, but I still like. When he went to get his sweater back, he took pictures with her, and she was leaning into him instead of her own boyfriend. And it was after we even announced that we were kind of a thing in our chat. I think she did it to spite me, honestly. I do. I think she plays those stupid girl competition type games. She's just very immature, and anything to try and take a dig at me, I think she's going to try and do. just saying. But whatever. He's obviously with me. He didn't stay with her. And yeah, I guess her rave day and her something didn't quite end right. I think I don't know. She has since unblocked me. I can't actually respond and react to her stuff, but I think it's still childish. I think it's stupid. To hold a grudge over something that didn't even involve her. Did not even involve her. Like, if it involved her and if it was something I said directly to her that was offensive, then I can see why, yes. I could see why I would be blocked and I would be, you know, cast aside or whatever, and do things to try and get under my skin, I guess. I don't know. She's just a pick-me girl, and she's immature, and she doesn't know what she wants, and yeah. I'm not here to just dog on anybody either. I came here to talk about good stuff. So, anyways, my man's gets off in an hour and a half, and I just wanted to do a video to show everybody Pasadena is kind of nice. I was thinking about going down to the Michaels, but I'm like, I really don't need to spend any more money. I have my uncle back home already making all these bracelets. He's out of glue, he informed me today, so I'm like, oh goodness. So, yeah. I just absolutely adore this room. It is just so too cute. It's too cute, and I'm going to be here for several days. If only I had my PlayStation 5 too. I could be in here gaming in this room while he's in that room, and we could be gaming together. Too bad. I almost want to buy a new PlayStation 5 just to have it here. I do need an extra controller. I could go find out where I could go buy stuff, and I could go shopping, but I really wanted to tidy up the room today. I wanted to kind of organize my car a little bit more. I just wanted to make it, I wanted him to feel like I'm playing a supportive role in our, relationship, friendship already by just, you know, I'm disabled. Not all days am I going to have energy to clean up after both of us. For the days that I do, I want to show to him that I care and I like to keep things picked up. And he can kind of see how I like to live, give him an idea of what I'm like. Yeah. Kind of playing house a little bit for like 3 or 4 days to see how it works between us with nights that he has to work the next day, having boundaries and limits to certain activities and things at certain time frames. So I'm learning more about how he functions in everyday life and not just vacation mode. And it really is going to show how compatible we are. It's a good test. It's a good test to see how compatible we are when he's having like a rough day. And he was having a rough day today. I'm not gonna lie. It's his first day back since EDC. He was supposed to be back yesterday, but he called in because he wanted one extra day of rest. And with everything he did over the weekend, he does need his rest. And you know, I felt a little butthurt because I didn't get to snuggle more with him, but it was hot in this room. We were sweating last night, like just sleeping. I didn't even want to touch him because it was so hot. Like I wanted to touch him, but I didn't because it was just too hot. But we have such a large bed, so we have plenty of room that we can, slide pillows between us, try and cool down or whatever. But it's our honeymoon phase, just honeymoon phase of a relationship, and I want to enjoy it as long as possible. And I'm going to miss him so much once I leave. I already missed him after one night. Just spending one night with him in his hotel in Vegas. I really just wanted some more time to process everything and see if this is something that I really do want to pursue and stay with, doing a long distance relationship with this guy. I don't see any problems so far, but you never do in the beginning. It's because people are, you got to slowly tear down those walls on somebody. And also at the same time not be love bombing each other. There's a balance to that. But, he's already met my parents, and they think it's all right. He's an all right dude so far. So my mom's like, too early to tell. And it's all determines on what I tell her about him. And I'm not trying to tell her too much of things that I don't think she would approve of. But honestly, there isn't anything that I don't think that she would approve of or not approve or whatever. We have several common interests, so I like the fact that he's closer to me in age. I'm still a cougar. He's only 37, so I am 8 years his elder. What is it with me and these younger men? I can't help myself. Everybody's got baggage, but I got my own baggage too. I have my own book of worms. Whatever. I can't think right now. My mind's all over the place. I'm just happy and excited for him to come back here soon. So if I'm going to go anywhere, I really don't have much time. But I do want to say, show off a couple other things before I go. This purple backpack that he got me, attached to it is this awesome jellyfish. It is a jellyfish that my friend, Ray Family Muffy made for me personalized. She put my name on it even. I am so stoked. I think it's so cool. I don't even know how to make any of that yet. So I'm going to definitely keep that on my backpack. I'm going to try and use my backpacks as much as possible around my man because he bought it for me. And then since he didn't give everybody a backpack or give the opportunity to, and he's not really going to go out of his way to get them anybody else, except for Hope. He did hold on to Hope's bag that he bought her and gave to her and I was going to send it back for him. So I got to remind him of that when he gets back here. So he might have to stop by his house at some point over the next few days so I can take it with me and I can send it to her. Because I already have her address and everything. I can send it to her with some extra stuff. So I'm going to be like, please give it to me so I can give to her. I want to send her more things. I like giving presents to people. I like giving. I like giving gifts. Let me share a couple pieces of candy I got with y'all. This is, also, this is the other backpack he gave me. This is the Insomniac symbol, the face with the 3 eyeballs. It says the company, it's the production company. I thought somebody was walking in. Holy crap, that was scary. And turn off the light and everything. Whew. So, this is the Insomniac, written down on the bottom. Insomniac is the production company that puts on all these festivals throughout the United States, like Beyond Wonderland, Nocturnal Wonderland, EDC. I mean, they put on all these different events and music festivals all over the United States throughout the entire year. And, you know, it started because of underground Reagan back in the 90s. The dude's name is Pasquale. And it's just emerged into like one of the biggest fests, EDC, one of the biggest fests in the United States. People from all over the world attend it. Unfortunately, I heard that 2 people died from that attended the festival. One at a hotel afterwards, and one had a medical emergency at EDC. I had read that there was a lot of CPR going on and being taken away quickly, so I don't think he made it. There was a rumor from one person in the comment thread saying that no, they're fine, but then there were like 10 other people saying that no, he died. They died. There's 2 confirmed deaths. And that's a bummer because we have ways to test it at the festival. There are ways to get things. If you're going to take substances, you need to be safe about it, and you need to test your stuff before your consumption, so you know what you're doing, and you need to know your body, and you need to know how you react in those kind of situations if you've never done it before. Time, place, and setting makes a big difference for certain substances that are used at these festivals. I did not use anything besides my pen and some J's passed around with my Ray family. But anyways, some of the candy I got, I won this at Candy Casino inside downtown EDC in the festival. It says sucker. It's freaking funny. It's one of my favorites that I won. This is one from EDC 24. I don't know why I like it so much. It's just, it makes me think of a weird face. The eyeballs, the heart, and then the crystal. It's just, I've never seen anybody make candy quite like this. It's the only one I've ever seen like this, and so I keep it because of that. This one came with, from somebody within my group. I'm trying to remember who it was, but I can't remember who it was. And it says, play with me. And it's got a controller, so they know I'm a gamer. This one is also memorable because it's one of the ADA staff that worked really hard and drove me one night when nobody else would during the heavy winds when it was super cold, and it was during the time that fireworks were supposed to be going off and you're not supposed to use carts going back and forth. But he did anyway, and it was hard to see, and people were having to wear goggles and like bandanas over their face because it was so windy and cold and they couldn't see. So they were just having one heck of a time trying to drive the ADA carts with ADA in it. So anyway, during the daytime when I was trying to troubleshoot how to charge my scooter and where, the dude's name, he told me his real name, but I already forgot what it was because his nickname stuck with me because of the bracelet. His name is Egg. And this is the bracelet he gave me. I had a choice between this one and another one, and I thought this one was great. absolutely love this one. And I absolutely love this one because it looks like cherries, and I was working on making cherry things for my outfit. Even though I didn't wear a cherry outfit, I wore hearts. I just wanted to get into making cherry stuff for some reason. I don't know, it just quickly interested me. And I saw this, I'm like, oh, that's genius. Why didn't I think of doing cherries like that? The word on it, though, Titties. So, my mom thought it was a cute bracelet until she read it. She was like, "What's that say? I can't read the dark letters." I'm like, Titties. She's like, "Oh, it's not that cute." Because she was thinking about maybe wearing it because it kind of matched her outfit, but then when she found out what it said, she was like, "I'm not wearing that. That's dirty." My mom was such a prude. Always has been. It's freaking hilarious to me. So anyway, I'm going to go, guys. I'm going to maybe go see about what a new controller would cost, maybe, or something, you know. I'm going to go do something for about an hour until my mans gets off work. And because everything's looking nice and tidy in here now. Well, I hope you all enjoyed my Chillin' With Chronically Happy, my update on my beautiful room in Pasadena, California. I am like 900 miles away from home. I don't know. I'm gonna have to push myself to drive home as fast as I can because I got physical therapy Wednesday at 2 p.m. and I've got to be there. I may not get much sleep before my physical therapy. I don't know if I'm going to go to Cairo. I think I'm going to miss it because I might be driving or napping. I don't know. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what kind of timing I make. I don't know what this drive is like from this part of California on up because I've never driven it before. So now I'm going to see how long of a distance it is between us. And hopefully I can talk some of my other Ray family members up north if I can stay with them. And can take a nap along my travels. It depends on how far off the interstate they are and see how much time it will take off my road trip just to take a nap. So I'll plan all that out as the weekend gets later. I'm not going to worry about it because I want to enjoy my time with my mans, and yeah, I just want to enjoy my time here, and I'm excited about the places he's talked about taking me, like the Cecile Hotel. It's one of the most haunted ones here. Wants to take me to one of the cool beaches here. I'm like, yes. So yeah, I'm super excited that for when he gets the day off. He has to work a couple more days, so I'll have plenty of time over the next few days just to game or do whatever I want and see what I want while he's working. I know around what time his lunch is, so I can pick him up and have a little bit of lunch with him. Maybe next time I can just pick it up for him, and then when it's time for him to eat, he won't have to wait in line or anything, and yeah, I can just pick it up and bring it to him, and he won't have to waste the time of driving and waiting in line, and he can spend more time with me and just, you know, talking while at lunch. So I'm gonna have a talk with him tonight and be like, hey, why don't you just let me do this and, you know, make it easier for you. I have nothing else to do, so I don't mind. I want to be supportive. I've always wanted to be a supportive girlfriend, potential more, you know, in somebody else's life, and I have nothing but time. I work around other people's schedule, and if my energy level allows, I'm going to do whatever I can for the person. So happy to be here. I'm glad I made the trip out of my way by like 4 or 5 hours out of the way. But it's about the same distance between Vegas and my town than it is from here to my town. So it's just a different route now. I'm just going straight up and maybe over a little bit, and to the side. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you're new here, thank you for staying tuned and watching till the end, and please leave comments. Let me know what you all think of, what do you guys think of this theme in a motel? I think it's a little bit more unique than a box cutter like Motel 6 or something, where everything is just kind of plain and bland. And you know, when I looked at the pictures of the rooms here, I was like, sold. And I've stayed at many Wyndams before, and I've never had any issues at a Wyndam. And the staff has been extremely nice and very accommodating for me, especially when I had that thing attached to my car. He had me take up 2 spots diagonally in compact spots. He's like, yeah, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. All right, so I love you all. Peace out.